over 500 today, and a good deep kick, which Morey feels 6 yards deep. So the Frogs will start after the touchback at their own 20, and the 4th different starter at quarterback today. That's the first time that's happened in TCU football history. Darren Schultz, all those numbers came after Shade and Vogler went out against A&M a week ago Thursday night. He had decent numbers, as you saw, 6 of 9 for 115. And along with Schultz, our NCNB starting offensive lineup for TCU: Modkins, Lewis. Nowak gets the start for Blackwell at tight end. We do expect to see an injured Kelly Blackwell today. Up front, John Marsh, every week just about, has been the top blocker for the Frogs. And the give is to Modkins, who finds the going tough around right end. Might have lost a yard. Shane Burnett was the first horn to get there against Modkins, the junior running back from Marlin. The NCNB starting defensive lineup for Texas, with James Patton perhaps even outstripping Dranette on the front line. That's Chris Rapp, his first start at middle linebacker. Michael Padgett out for the year with a knee injury. Lance Gunn, a Thornton nominee, and one of the top safeties in college football, leads this Texas secondary. On 2nd and 11, Schultz on the roll, and he'll pick up maybe 5 to the 24-yard line. And on the tackle was Boone Powell, the strong side linebacker. The Southwest Airlines team must today for TCU.
Well, first of all, the Texas defense, Dave, has only allowed 19 points all year in the second half. To win, TCU must score early. Too many teams who can come in there and try to play the 14 quarterback. That's not going to work. They've got to keep Schultz healthy. And BD Power, that stands for the two defensive ends, Bolden and Collins, and they are powerful.
Schultz under pressure and incomplete. Not sure who that was intended for. They had Angel Alvarez and Stephen Shipley both in that left flat, and it is 3 and out for Darren Schultz and TCU. So Trey Beacon on to punt, sophomore from Fort Worth Southwest High School, has averaged 36 yards per kick this year. And deep for Texas at his 41-yard line is Willie Mack Garza. Normally it's Grady Cavness, but we see Garza, the junior from Refugio, back today.
When Texas should get excellent field position. They should get it in TCU territory.
Well, the Jacks came and might have distracted Beacon enough to make that one go off the side of the foot. And a poor kick, which will be marked out of bounds at the TCU 43-yard line. That one goes 19 yards for Beacon. The Texas offense, Peter Gardner, the junior from Houston Lee. 50% passer, 4 touchdowns, but 10 interceptions, his biggest problem this year. And Gardner, who had his bell rung in the 2nd quarter at Houston last week, finished 7 of 14 for 145 yards and an interception. To give to Butch Hadnot, who gets the start and steps his way between right tackle and tight end for a gain to the 39-yard line. Hadnot, as has been the case all year, bothered by the ankle again today. He's in the backfield with Childers. Drifts the tight end, and Duke and Neal get the start at wideout. Up front, Sam Adams gets the start. Scott Gooch out with the knee nerve injury, and Adams, the junior from Baytown Sterling, goes at left guard. Give Hadnot 3. Quick penetration by TCU, and Gardner may have bobbled that snap. And then got the handle again and pushed forward to the 39-yard line. We got 3rd and 5 for Texas. The TCU defensive starters, with Bolden and Collins, as Dave said, 2 of the top defensive ends in college football. The linebackers, Hines, Smith, and Anderson in a homecoming. He's from Austin LBJ High School. Their leading tackler with 96 for the year. The secondary is led by Hickman. 4 interceptions, 68 tackles, an awful high number for quarterback. Gardner with time on 3rd down, and he inbounds the catch made inside the 30 by Kenny Neal. That will be enough for a Texas first down if the flag in the Texas backfield is against TCU. It's not, it's flipping Texas.
Well, that's what Texas has done all year on offense. They pick a first down, they've got a flag, they look around for the yellow hanky lane there on the ground, and it just has been a problem all year long.
Lloyd Dale will march him back 15. This is not an offense that can afford mistakes.
No, they have a hard time overcoming mistakes. Now, they're going to have a first down on about the 30, 31-yard line. Now, they're facing, 3rd down and about 25 yards under their own territory.
Well, they go from their 39. They were going to be on the TCU 29. So, in fact, that's about a 32-yard difference as they come up on 3rd down. Neal is wide right, top of your screen. Duke inside of him. And Gardner to Hadnot. Short gain to the 42. Texas will punt. And a promising first drive goes nowhere for the Hornets. Let's check their Southwest Airlines team up.
Well, Dave, Texas offense does virtually nothing in the first period. They've only scored 9 points all year. The offense also needs to give defense a little break by scoring more points and maybe keeping them off the field a little bit. And the key to this game for Texas defense all year has been to get pressure on quarterback, and the key today is to get to Schultz. They've got 34 sacks by those up front people.
Kelly McClanahan with a good kick. Goes up spiral, and Anthony Hickman fumbles it. And it is picked up by Norman Watkins for Texas at the 17. Dave, Anthony Hickman fielding his 68th kick in 2 years. That is the first kick he had ever dropped for TCU.
He took his eyes off the ball. He looked downfield to watch him. See him take his eyes off the ball. Comes right down in front of it. It's a little bit wet because of the surface. But right there, you just got to dive back on it. Heads up play by Texas. Again, see, he takes his eyes off and looks downfield a little bit. And he just does not look the ball all the way in. Tried to catch it against his body, too.
Watkins, the freshman from Irving, with the recovery at the 18. On the sweep comes Hadnot. TCU worked all week to do just this, limit Texas going around in. And that one's going to lose about 6 yards. Scott Hines was the first Horned Frog to arrive there.
Well, you got to blame this on Hadnot. He has got to turn the ball up. You just can't keep on running to the sideline. He made no effort to turn up. And I'll tell you, that ankle really has to bother him, Dave. We've seen shades of him being the greatness that he had last year in that early Tech game that we did, but he's nowhere near that today.
Second half against Tech, he had 167 yards, re-injured the ankle against Houston. And on a wet field today to boot. Pressure from Collins controlled over the middle. Tight end Curtis Thrift will go to the 12. And it'll be 3rd and 4 as Reggie Anderson makes his first tackle.
I asked Lynn Amity, their offensive coordinator, yesterday. I said, how come we haven't seen much of Curtis Thrift? 6'5", 248 pounds. He said, you watch him tomorrow. We're going to go to him a lot.
He'll play every down today, barring further injury. He's been one of the few healthy people Texas has had to count on every week. They'll need 5. They mark it at the 13. This following the TCU fumbled punt. On the option, Gardere, late pitch, Hadnot inside the 10, will be very close for the 1st and goal. Where they mark it, he has the first down.
Boy, and with Gardere's ability to pitch that ball late, he almost made a huge mistake, but he comes away with a great play. Coming down, now watch, he's going to be in the grass and just kind of flips it out. He doesn't even see the ball, but he knows that Hadnot is there. That's a good pitch, good play.
Brad Smith, TCU's middle linebacker, forced the pitch by Gardere. Hadnot with 166 of those yards 2 weeks ago against Texas Tech, and they will measure. As always, glad to have those of you joining us on Prime Network and its nationwide family of regional sports cable networks. First quarter in Austin, scoreless. Texas trying to cash in the fumble punt, and they do have 1st and goal at the 7.
A lot of people don't realize how much an anchor can set back a running back. He does not have the ability to plant and make that hard cut where you drive off the line. He just has to kind of nimbly come out there, just kind of gingerly plant and try to run around the outside. If he's at 50, 60%, we're lucky today.
Justin McLemore is in the game. He's wide right. Up the middle goes Shane Childers. And the redshirt freshman from Klein Oak in Houston has never been brought down for a loss this year. That's his 30th carry. He has averaged 4 per carry. They give him the 5, 2nd and goal.
Well, if I'm Texas in this situation, I'm going to play power football. I'm going to go right up the gut. I'm going to run Hadnot straight ahead. I'm going to run Childers. But I'm going to play power football. I'm not going to try to go wide.
Defensive tackle has been a black hole for TCU. They are most banged up at those positions. Gardere to the fade for Kenny Neal and out of the end zone. We showed you Gardere's numbers in this game last year. 4 touchdown passes. 2 came to Keith Cash, who along with his twin brother Kerry used to be the favorite targets on that pattern, but they go 6'4". Neal at 6'3" has not been that reliable a target on the fade.
Well, he certainly has not. I asked Gardere yesterday, I said, what do you do to warm up? When you go back inside and you come out, how many times do you throw it? He said, oh, probably 15, 20 times. I wonder whether he is not warming up properly when he comes back out to get ready to play the game, because he usually throws his first 5 or 6 passes poorly.
This one to the corner of the end zone, incomplete. McLemore open, just a second. Ball looked on target,